Hey everybody, it's Lindsay from the PickyPagesProject.com, and today we're going to talk a little bit about The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. This book is beautiful, first off. There we go. Look at those colors. And I really enjoyed this book. So this book is essentially about a couple. Well, they're not a couple. It's about a boy and a girl, Natasha and Daniel, and they meet and they basically have 12 hours together because Natasha's family is going to be deported. Natasha? I don't know. Yeah, so Natasha's family is going to be deported, and so Daniel has 12 hours to convince Natasha of the idea of love at first sight, or second sight, or basically just fate, destiny. He's a dreamer, she's not. He's trying to sway her with scientific facts. It's been a really long day. It's like 10 o'clock at night here. Yeah, so love this book. The two main characters are Natasha and Daniel. Natasha is very scientific. I wouldn't say she's a pessimist, but she's a realist. So she wants to solve problems, but she's not all about dreaming or fate or meant to be or really love at first sight. Not even sure if she's into love. Like, she is more scientific. Daniel's a bit more of a dreamer. First off, he is a people pleaser. He really just wants his family to be happy. So he wants to be the good son. He wants to be the good student. He just wants to be good. But he's also a closet poet, and he is a dreamer, and he believes in things like love at first or second sight, and fate, and all of that. So he has, I don't think, ever really acted on the whole fate thing until he meets Natasha, and something in her just kind of spurs him along to it just spurs him along. It's very cute. I love this book. I love the characters. I relate more with Daniel. I'm a little bit more of a dreamer, of an optimist, of a fate and love at first sight, and I relate with Daniel more than Natasha. The characters in this book are wonderfully done. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were great. Nicola Yoon has this amazing way of writing characters that's kind of super unique, and I really appreciate that. Things like Natasha's dad. I feel like I probably should have disliked him, but I didn't. It's not that I liked him overly, I just didn't dislike him. I totally saw where he was coming from. I felt for the guy. Yeah, but it was written in a really interesting way. So, another character that is just ridiculous is Daniel's brother. He is a jerk. He's a jerk. And you should hate him. But he's just so ridiculously horrible that you end up laughing and shaking your head and just, I don't know, I kind of like him. I wanted to know more about Natasha's brother, and you kind of find out a little bit at the end, but I really just kind of wanted a little bit more about Natasha's brother. And the moms of the story. We got a little bit more in depth in Natasha's mom rather than Daniel's mom, and I would have liked to know a little bit more about Daniel's mom, but still really great. Really great character. She did the characters really well. Loved it. My two favorite parts, without really destroying this book for anyone, like I'm not giving any spoilers here, but my two favorite parts of the book were the karaoke scene. It seemed so awkward and awesome, and really, really, like, just the feels. The feelings were there. There were many feelings. It's just, oh, such a great scene. Loved it so much. Another one of my absolute favorite scenes was when Natasha meets Daniel's dad and brother for the first time. Again, it's just so awkward that it's amazing, and I loved it. Just, they'll stay with me forever. It was so ridiculous and wonderful. Yeah, like I said, Nicola Yoon has this amazing way of telling a story and introducing you to characters that's kind of unlike anyone else that I've ever read. You really don't dislike any of the characters. I mean, I didn't dislike any of the characters in Everything, Everything or The Sun Is Also a Star. I feel like I should have kind of disliked them, but I really didn't. I really liked the way that they were written. They were written really real, really relatable, and I really liked that. Another great thing about Nicola Yoon's writing is she writes things that are not relatable situations necessarily for everyone, but you relate to the characters and you feel like you know what they're going through, and she writes unrelatable situations in a relatable way. Does that make sense? I'm not sure, but that's how I feel. I absolutely love Nicola Yoon. I'm not a huge contemporary reader, but I love her, and I will always pick up her books, especially since I read the second book and completely loved it, because I knew that I liked Everything, Everything, and then I was kind of like iffy on whether I would enjoy this one. Sometimes when you read that first book by an author, you read the second book and it's kind of a letdown. Not at all the case. Just amazing, wonderful, top-notch. I would definitely recommend this book to anyone who likes contemporary. Like, whether you want a romance or just a really good story or something with a little bit of heartbreak or hard times, or just, if you like contemporary, you're most likely going to really enjoy this book. It doesn't matter if you believe in love at first sight or second sight or all the science in the world. I think that you're really going to enjoy this book. Go pick it up. It's gorgeous, and everyone should read it. I really love the ending. Everything was tied in a nice, neat package, and that doesn't necessarily happen all the time. We kind of got to find out more than we usually do. So I really enjoy the way that I'm trying really hard not to give any spoilers, but I loved the ending. It was wonderful. So great. Yeah. So I'm not going to be reading books anymore. I'm just going to tell you that I absolutely love them, because I generally love all books, and tell you what kind of readers I think would enjoy this read. That's the new format. I'm not going to be reading the books anymore. I'm going to try it that way anyway. So tell me what you think about that. Do you prefer to have a rating, or would you rather just hear if maybe you are the type of reader who would really enjoy reading this book? Because I think the rating system, it's so different for everyone, and I love all of the books and I find the good in all, so I don't really think it's fair that I rate them, but I will if you guys enjoy it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. That's all I've got for you guys tonight. Yeah, so remember, if you're not having fun, you're not reading the right books, let me help you choose the right ones. And happy reading, and we'll see you next time. Bye! I stopped recording and I forgot to show you what was underneath this fantastic, beautiful work of art right here, because I always try to undress my books. But it's gorgeous.